back. Well, beautiful weather continues. Another front passing on through. The wind picking up. The temperatures cooling off nicely tonight. Even cooler tomorrow night. We could see upper 40s to lower 50s before we warm up a little bit Sunday. But another front on the way late Sunday into Monday. And it's all because of this upper level pattern that has an upper level trough that has not moved a whole lot over the eastern portions of Canada all the way down to the Gulf Coast. High pressure ridging back to the west, fanning the fires over by California. And by the way, with the upper level pattern, we saw smoke moving into the area during the course of the day today. Really was pronounced at sunset. If you saw that sun low on the horizon, it was red. And then when the moon came up, nice and orange as well in the eastern sky. And we'll talk more about the moon coming up in just a bit. First off, though, of course, not much going on satellite-wise, but we have two areas of disturbed weather that are getting a little bit more organized. One in the Western Caribbean, another one in the Eastern Caribbean. And after a period of kind of going into a little bit of a nap during the tropical season, the tropics are beginning to awaken from that slumber, and we're starting to see some developments here with an area of low pressure that is just north and east of Honduras. That's going to be moving to the northwest. A hurricane center changing their wording too. Now an 80% chance of development, but now they're saying a potential for a tropical depression or storm could develop to as early as tomorrow or into Saturday. So we could have a name system. The next name on the list is Gamma, and then there might be a Delta to follow, as this system in the Eastern Caribbean is expected to develop somewhere in here. But right now, just a low chance of development at 30%, but that number up from 20% earlier today. So what do the tropical models look like? Well, let's throw up some spaghetti. It's a Thursday night. Why not make it a pasta night? And again, models really don't do a good job when you have a developing system, but you can see they're kind of hinting that southern Gulf Bay of Campeche is going to be the area that we're going to watch. So let's take a look at some of what we call the deterministic models. Here's the European model picking up on disturbance number 1 and disturbance number 2, and kind of fading the first one and then bringing the second one, developing that a little bit more so and putting that in the western and southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. Notice this is a 10-day forecast. We're still in the blue. We're still pretty good here. We'll have to keep an eye on things. Traditionally, things move off to the northeast if they get up to about 25 degrees latitude this time of year. So we'll see how that plays out. Here's the GFS, a later run, picking up on that system off the tip of the Yucatan and then bringing it more toward the Bay of Campeche. Maybe a little mischief around Florida or the Bahamas. And then system number 2 not looking nearly as organized and keeping system 1 a little bit more organized. But once again, 10-day model, we're still in the blue. We're still in the clear. We're still in the dry pattern, but we'll have to watch it beyond that time frame, as it looks like the Gulf of Mexico is going to be a little busy. Areas shaded in purple, these are temperatures pushing 80 to 90 degrees, so you can see still plenty of energy in the ocean. But with recent fronts, we've seen a little bit of a cool down right along the coast into the upper 70s, but you can get still a tropical storm or hurricane in the upper 70s, but that is a little bit of encouraging. But you get farther offshore, well into the 80s out into the Gulf of Mexico. So here's our graph model showing that frontal boundary pushing out into the Gulf, mid-50s tomorrow morning, sunshine, mild, mid-70s for your high, nice breeze out of the north. That front kind of fades away, and notice that the graph model really picking up on our system down here. Upper 40s to lower 50s as we head into Saturday morning, and then Saturday afternoon, nice and mild once again. And we'll be talking the tropics. We got nothing else to talk about, but we'll have to watch that as well. Lower 50s tonight, mid-50s for tomorrow morning, and then as we get into the afternoon, we'll see readings getting into the mid-70s. So a lovely evening, 57 the low tonight as that full moon, that harvest moon is out there. Mars just to the left of it. That's tonight. Look at this tomorrow night. They're going to be right on top of each other, so look out for that tomorrow night. Should be an interesting sight. 77 the high tomorrow, nonstop sunshine, beautiful day, and it's nonstop sun through early next week, and then some clouds and eventually warmer temperatures in that 10-day forecast, so not feeling as good, and we'll be watching the tropics, but the near term and the weekend looking fantastic. That's it for weather. We'll be right back right after this.